show. An astounding AMOLED screen. The Galaxy A9 highlights a 6.3-inch Full HD+, 1080 by 2220 pixel show of the Super AMOLED kind, and that looks lovely. It has exuberant hues, all-around tuned auto splendor, and it just looks great. As all ongoing Samsung telephones, as a matter of course, it's set to the adaptive screen mode that produces punchy hues, yet you can choose between 3 different modes, including the sRGB or agreeable basic mode for increasingly conditioned down hues. Interface: Samsung Experience and Android, one form out of date. The Samsung Experience 9.0 UI. Picture, 1 of 10. Like such huge numbers of mid-go Samsung telephones, the Galaxy A9, 2018, remorsefully, accompanies an adaptation of Android and Samsung encounter that is antiquated from the earliest starting point. You have Android 8.0 Oreo, while the most recent discharge that has been out for a considerable length of time is Android 9 Pie, and Samsung Experience 9.0, while other Samsung telephones currently run 9.5 and are simply getting refreshed to the upgraded One UI. Running a more established rendition of the product on a spic and span telephone may be excusable in the event that we were managing a very reasonable telephone, however the A9 costs more than $500. Furthermore, as usual, there is no clearness when or considerably whether the Galaxy A9 will get refreshes later on. What this likewise implies is that the Galaxy A9 is antiquated in various territories. Most eminently, it does not have any type of motion root, so you have to depend on the old 3-cache Android Now framework. Processor, performance and memory. Mid-go chip with unacceptable execution. In the engine, the Galaxy A9 2018 is controlled by the Snapdragon 660 chip. Since this is a 6xx arrangement stage, you realize that it is a mid-run chip that comes not even close to the execution of leads. Simply take a gander at the benchmarks beneath to see the huge hole in execution between, state, the OnePlus 6T and the Galaxy A9. All things considered, you will see this slower execution for the most part in amusements and heavier applications, while in fundamental everyday utilize the Galaxy A9 handles itself without quite a bit of a slack or stammer and runs reasonably easily. We're happy to see that Samsung has prepared the base model of the A9 with 128GB of onboard stockpiling, and you have a genuine double SIM plus microSD card space, so you can grow the memory without stressing over trading off double SIM usefulness. Web and connectivity. No legitimate US LTE groups. You should realize that while the Galaxy A9 2018 release is accessible in its opened, worldwide form on retailers like B&H in the United States, the telephone does not bolster US 4G LTE groups and will be restricted to 3G availability. It's likewise a GSM telephone, so it will just work on GSM US transporters like AT&T and T-Mobile, yet you won't have the capacity to utilize it on Verizon or Sprint. As far as other availability alternatives, you likewise have double-band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0 and NFC bolster. In addition to, you can likewise utilize Samsung Pay with this telephone. Camera. The world's first quad camera sounds like something critical, however the fact of the matter is far uglier. The start of the Galaxy A9 demonstrate is a new quad camera framework that incorporates a fax camera, a ultra-wide edge focal point and the profundity camera notwithstanding the primary shooter. This setup offers you a great deal of flexibility when shooting. You can zoom in multiple times or go ultra-wide to fit more in the casing and shoot in tight spaces, and the profundity camera empowers picture mode. Samsung calls it live focus. Here is a speedy rundown of the cameras on the Galaxy A9. 2018. 24-megapixel primary camera, f/1.7 focal point. 10-megapixel fax with 2x zoom, f/2.4. 8-megapixel ultra-wide edge raise camera, f/2.4 focal point, no auto center. 5-megapixel live focus, profundity, raise camera, f/2.2 focal point. 24-megapixel, f/2.0 front camera,